What's up, YouTube? I want to thank everybody for subscribing, for all the support. This is my son and I working on the exterior of this well house. I had already built a frame, so we're coming in after I started the project. We're putting on the roofing material and getting ready to cover the roof and start framing up the exterior. Hope you enjoy. Supposed to get cold the next few days, so this ought to do the job. It's not supposed to rain or anything, but yeah, there's a roof. Run, help me. Still got to tie the very top runner and the very bottom runner in, and this side right here, since it's going to be bricked up basically to here, I'm going to have to come up with a transition between those two places. Most likely I'll just put one of these down here that'll stretch across the whole way, and then just bring the sheet metal all the way down. This has got all the runners on it. I was going to try to get this wider runner and put it down here. Yeah, that'll fit perfectly. So I can put that in there, and that'll help block the mice. Got some sheet metal I can cover this with. It's just really thin and it'll do the job, so I'm gonna go get some of that and continue on here. Another piece of freebie material. I thought I'd eventually use it as a metal roof, but it's probably more trouble than it's worth. Show you guys what my son's been doing. This whole place has been here since we bought it, since way before then, and it was just so poorly made. I want to just show you just how poorly made it was. So it's all 2x4 construction, and there's not any wood. There's this, and then there's this really thin plywood on the walls. That was it. Looks like I got all the framing up and pretty well done. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Alright, we should get 2 more sheets out of that. Probably could stop at the at the AC, because probably behind that there's nothing anyway.
Yeah.
And then get that off, and we'll see how far that'll go. Well, cool, man. Well, I'm going to start grabbing some of this material, take it over there, because the idea is to put that up and then put that over it. Windy now. So. I got all that up, and I did some on the other side. Kind of ran out of insulation. Ryan's still pulling some. I'm going to work on putting the sheeting on the outside. And this is just one layer because it'll have metal over the top. This will get me by for a while, particularly if I paint it. Starting to come together now. Now obviously that's all insulated. Now I'm working on this other side before it gets dark, and no need to show that to you because it's the same thing over. But yeah, it's running out of daylight. I ran out of daylight pretty much yesterday and ended up getting the two sides done. This side's done, as you can see. And what I need to finish up today is this front and the back. Now I gotta go get some more insulation, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this back corner since I'm working on that. And I know I've got a piece of wood that'll fit it. At least I think I do. Fortunately, these are already cut, so I don't have to cut them. Man, I'm so tired of handling insulation. When we were kids, the adults always like to volunteer the kids to handle it. With the sign, we're gonna put "I don't care" on it. We gotta go fight some wasps to get the rest of the materials. That ought to be fun. Right now I only have one sheet. Ryan's gonna try to get another sheet or two out of there, and then I'll cover this and we'll be done. Okay, I'm on the last piece, and I've got to go get what I can find in insulation. Okay, we're going plan B. I'm not sure if I have enough of this, but I have this big piece of Duralast. That metal is so thin that it was just going to tear up before we could get it apart. I got enough Duralast to go to the edge, to that edge, but I'm gonna have to flash this top piece. So I think it'll work. I think we'll be fine. Be kind of hillbilly, but should work fine. Should last a really long time. And the flashing in the Duralast is all repurposed, so the only thing that's not repurposed in this thing, I did buy a box of screws, actually 2 boxes of screws, and what else? The roof boards, and most of the screws are repurposed, and the nails and stuff like that. So did pretty good. Didn't have to spend a bunch of money, but had to spend a lot of time. Waiting a long time to do that, but I'm just gonna leave the foundation boards down there. No point in pulling them, really. They won't last long. I'm fixing to back drag this, but I want to make sure I get all the little holes filled in. There it is, basically just buttoned up. I need to trim the extra Duralast off. I think that's about done. I've got to trim the front. I'm fixing to put in this piece here that goes all the way down on both sides, and then I'm going to call it quits for the winter. Is almost the final product. I'm kind of done for the winter on this.